farthest shot I've ever taken. I almost shot my GoPro. All right, what's up guys? Drove the van out here, but we're out at the archery range today. So not the place that I went to last time where I just went out into public land and was shooting. This is an actual regional facility where it's set up and you can go shoot targets at multiple distances. And I thought today would be kind of cool to do my longest shot ever. There is one shot here that is 80 yards. I've done 80, but I don't believe I've ever done over 80. So today we might try to see if we can scoot back a little bit, have some fun, but we'll start with closer distances at first. Let's go. Alrighty, went and set up the GoPro so you guys get the shot. First one's 45, it says, but I always use my finder just in case. 44 and a half. Yeah, about 45. Okay. First shot. Here goes nothing. Solid. Just going for center of target, and I think we drilled that one. Let's go check. Right. Basically just aiming right about here. So we're a little bit left, a bit high, but we're not really having anything to look at. Just the center of the target. Do that, take that. So that's 45. Let's go to the next one. We'll just do this one, and we are at 10 yards. This one will just be for fun. Let's go for the top red dot. All right, so I used my 20 and just aimed a little bit below that, just the way that archery works. And well, say we drilled it. Heck yeah. This one says 15, so we're backing up a little bit. I want to do 20. All right, this should be good. 20. We're gonna do the top white dot, the second in from the right. Hopefully we don't completely screw up and hit the metal on top. All right. Guys, that's not a very big circle either. I'm pretty stoked with that one. That one was like freaking perfect. I know it's only 20, but still. Oh man, and I toot my own horn too early. It felt so perfect. I'm literally right at the bottom. Right at the bottom. Oh, I thought that was absolutely perfect. Thought I just drilled it. Just at the bottom. Still about half an inch off at 20 yards. That's not bad. Okay. Says this one is 65. Right on the dot here. Just gonna aim for that orange target right in the center. Orange target right in the center. And I'll show you guys this later, but what I do for my sight is I have 5 pins And I'm scrolling down a little bit to get to the 65. Just so I'm right on target. But I'll show you guys that later. All right, 65. Oof. Way low left. So we're gonna do that again. Definitely feel like I pulled it, but I've also always been a little worried my 60-yard pin is not high enough. That was better. First one could have been me for sure. I think I'm about, yeah, that one was better. First one was probably just me. I'm about an inch to the left of that circle, and that circle is about 1.5 inches wide, so that's not too bad at 65. The first one was definitely way low left, about like a foot. It looked like, but I guess we could see on the GoPro here. Oh, no. First one actually wasn't too bad. We're off about 7 or 8 inches. So, 65 yards. It's not terrible. You want to be a little bit better than that, but the second one I'll take about 1 inch to the left of the target. Nice. Yeah, not too bad. Let's go to the 80. We'll find it somewhere. Well, guys, we found the 80. Oh man, 80, way back there. Of course, it got a little bit breezy right now, but whew, hiking out here is tough. All right, out of breath. All right, 80. I'm gonna go put the GoPro up, and we will try our first 80-yard shot since last year sometime. Down to 80. Oh gosh, you guys. Whew. I have to keep hiking there and back. This is brutal. All right, it's nerve-wracking because the slightest like air at 80 yards and you can miss the target and you blow up your arrow. Whew, 80 yards, baby. Here we go. It's been a while. Center of the target. Way low in the foam. I think I pulled way too early. Way too early. It's hard to be patient. Okay, that's way low. Let's try again. It's also getting a little bit windy. That wind's not gonna help. There's actually a little bit of rain now too, which is gonna push the arrow down, so I need to aim a little high, I think. Okay, I aimed way high on that. It's about dead center, just 6 inches maybe to the left a little bit. That's pretty good. I was aiming a little high, so we'll go to 85. This will be the farthest shot I've ever taken. All right, 85. Longest shot I've ever done. A little bit rainy, a little windy, but that's okay. Almost dead center. That was like better than the 80. I was getting a little rushed and like panicked, so normally I want to kind of sit there for a second, but gosh, at these long distances I get so anxious to shoot. I just felt like it was on the right spot. What do you think, 90? We got one more in here. All right, second longest, just at 85, hit center. 90 right here. Oh, of course. course, the wind's gonna pick up with the rain. Here we are, 90. Oh, it's getting a little breezy. This could be really bad at 90. Hit the target, I know that. Sweet. A little bit low. Felt pretty good. I actually got steady on that one, so that felt pretty good. 90 yards, first ever 85 and 90. Let's go check it out and see what it looks like, even though you guys got the GoPro view, but I'm back so far I can't even see them unless I use my Bino, so let's go check it out. And can I just mention like how sick this is out here? And this is like a free range for all of us that when it gets a little warmer, they set up 3D shoots once a week as a tournament, and we come out here and do that, so it's pretty fun. But it's pretty epic that you can come out here and do this for free. So, been a little bit sick lately too, guys, just a little congested and whatnot, but oh my gosh, I almost shot my GoPro. Holy cow. Oh, that arrow's probably not good anymore. My GoPro is right there. And look at this. That's the arrow right above it. Oh yeah, that arrow is gonna be broken. That is the 85, I believe. 80, 85, 90. Not too shabby. I'll take it. We ended up, actually, this arrow might still be good. Yeah, I think we're still good on this one. 80-yard shot was aiming dead center. 85, 90. I mean, I know it's definitely not great, but for me, on my first ever 85 and 90-yard shot, I'll take it. A little wind, a little bit of rain. This is so cool. All right, well guys, that's gonna wrap it up. I came down to the 65, did a couple extra more over there just to try to dial in. And yeah, what a fun day. I mean, it is just so cool out here. Like, you're up here in the mountains, you got these cool bushes and trees everywhere. Got hawks flying around, and it's pretty epic. Got the snow-covered mountains over here. So I love getting out here when I can. Again, it's like a 40-minute drive for me, which isn't too bad, but just to get out here for a couple hours or an hour or two, at least having some fun. So we're getting back to the car, kind of explain a little bit about the bow to you guys, and that'll wrap it up. All right, what's up guys? We made it home. So today was super fun. Shot the farthest I've ever shot, 90 yards. We're a little bit low, but the panic that you have in your mind, in the mind games of trying not to pull the shot too early when you're shooting really far like that is crazy. Super fun. So a couple of you guys asked in the last video to kind of explain some of the bow. I'm not the best, I'm still new to it, so don't expect it to be perfect, but I'll kind of explain what I know a little bit about it right now, just to kind of update you guys, and especially if you guys don't know anything about bows. So this is a compound bow. It's a Prime Black Series 3, so it's a couple years old. This right here that holds your arrows, this is your quiver. I can hold about 5 arrows in here, and there's a quick release right here. So if you're out hunting and you just don't want the rest of this, you can move it or make it lighter. But I like having it on there, like practicing it with it on there, because I just want consistency when I shoot. So you've got that. I have a black and gold sight, which has 5 pins. And for those of you, again, that if you don't know, each of those pins are basically your way of aiming at a certain yardage. So they start at 20. I got a 20-yard pin, 30-yard pin, 40-yard pin, 50-yard pin, and a 60-yard pin, all 5. So for example, shooting a target at 20 yards, you aim with your 20-yard pin, pull through. If you're aiming at a 60-yard, you got your 60-yard pin. You have 5 different pins to choose from for your distances, basically. The reason they do that is so when you look at something or your target or your animal, if you're hunting or whatever it is, say it's at 45 yards, instead of having one pin that you move up and down the whole way, you could kind of take your 40-yard pin, aim a little bit high, and you should be on at 45, or your 50 a little bit low, and you should be good at 45. So that's kind of the idea between having all the pins. I just like the idea of not having to adjust your sight every single time you want to shoot something different. I wanted kind of those 5 pins, but I do have this little arrow in there that allows me to adjust it specifically if I want to. So there's one at 20 and one at 60. And what that does is I can go, if I want to shoot exactly 23 yards, I'll move that first arrow. They move like in sync. So I'll move the first 20 where the 20-yard arrow is on my 20-yard pin, move it down to 23, and now I'm using my 20-yard pin, but it's shooting at 23 because I've moved my entire sight down. It's adjustable just right here. But you can shoot all the way down to take your 60-yard pin to 100 yards. So I could shoot technically up to 100 yards with this sight, which is really cool. Again, down here you got your stabilizer. This little guy, which I have a quick detach for it as well. Basically, the name of it, it stabilizes the bow when you're holding it out. It kind of balances the weight of the bow. And then I just have a little wrist wrap just so you kind of have a little peace of mind because you don't want to be gripping the bow super hard. You're basically just holding it up kind of with the top part of your hand. And that's just how you're supposed to shoot. So that gives you some comfortable, like makes you feel a little more comfortable that you're not going to drop it. It's kind of more of a mind thing than anything. Use a index finger release, which this part goes around your wrist, and this is kind of your trigger basically. So what you're going to do is you push it forward to lock this little hook. That hook goes on what we call a D-loop over here. There's a little bit of a loop right there that you can see. And so that hook is going to hook onto that, and you pull the string back. And as you are settling into your anchor point, you put your finger here, and once you're ready to pull, you're basically pulling your finger through and pulling back, and it releases and sends the arrow flying. So that's the release that I use. It's the Spot Hog Cam Hanes edition. Cam Hanes is like this professional, crazy, badass bow hunter. So I use that. So that's pretty much the setup for those of you that wanted to hear about it. I try to be quick and concise because, again, I'm not like crazy in detail on a lot of this stuff. I just trying to learn and get better. So anyway, guys, thank you for watching. The longest bow shot I've done so far, and I want to do more. I actually want to keep pushing the limits. I think it'd be pretty cool to get, I wish I had like a range in my backyard that I could shoot up to 100 yards or something, but so that would be super great to have a range, but we don't. So luckily we have one nearby so we could do that. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. I hope you liked it. If you did, let me know down in the comments below. Still, keep up ideas coming in the comment section. We always want some more ideas, but we had so much fun today. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.